Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope all is well with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here. So I've got this goddess guidance card, oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I thought I'd find you two of these. I'll pull them out now and we'll look at them at the end. What do you need to know today? What do you need to hear today? So we've got that one. And we've got that one. So I'll put those to the side and we'll look at those later. And now we'll find some cards to give us an idea of your general energy this week. And then we'll delve a little bit deeper with some past, current and future energy. So we've got the Judgment card. It's popped out first as I'm shuffling. Then we've got the Six of Swords. The Page of Cups. The King of Cups and the Death card. Okay, so this week, Virgo, the Judgment card. Judgment card is somewhat of a rebirth. It's a internal shift in you, or an external shift, a different way of showing up in the world, but certainly a new you, a bit of a transformational energy of you. So whatever is the catalyst to that, who knows? We'll have a little bit of a deeper look in a minute. We've got the Six of Swords. It's not a pentacle. Six of Swords. He said pentacles again. Things are moving into a more peaceful, calmer, mental place this week. Things are going to start feeling easier. So whether you've had a lot on your mind, whether things have been quite stressful recently, things are certainly going to start calming down and are going to feel a whole lot better. So we've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is, it can be somebody who's Pisces. If you've got somebody who's Pisces within your life that's quite important and quite focal to you this week, it could actually just even be could be a new potential love interest coming into your life, but it's about being open-hearted. It's about just keeping things simple, just taking things as they come, and just follow it, using your heart and coming from the heart in every situation this week. Maybe connecting to that compassion, connecting to love, and just being open-hearted throughout the week. King of Cups. King of Cups is about just remaining steady, staying grounded, staying rooted, despite the fact of any exterior dramas. So it may well be that you're being an anchor within your family space this week. It may well be that you're the one that people are looking to if things are feeling stressful, and you've got this grounded, connected energy. And then we've got the Death card. So an ending of something and a brand new beginning. So it's quite interesting that this week, the book ended with a rebirth of self and a brand new beginning. So I feel like this week is quite transformational, and what happens within the week is going to, things are going to start shifting. Whether that happens straight away, I couldn't say, because obviously everyone's got their own thing going on, but it's certainly the seedling, the start of this shift for you, Virgo. Right, let's have a look what's gone on in the past, what's happened in the recent past, or the past actually. It doesn't have to be recent, because what's happening right this moment isn't isolated, is it? It's got other things, it's got connections to things that have gone on before. So let's have a little bit of a look at that. Let's see what's been going on in the past that's influencing what's happening now, and what's going to influence how we move forwards in the future. So we've got the Strength card there. We've got the Tower. So there's some stuff gone on in the past. Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Five of Cups. So Strength card is all about that negative voice inside our head. If we look there, the woman, she's half lion, she's half woman, and the lion represents that negative self-talk that chatter that we have in the back of our heads, that constant voice that narrates our life, basically. I mean, apparently some people don't have that. I'm so jealous about that, because my voice, my little voice inside my head is constantly going on at the back of my head, and half the time it's got its own opinion. It's not actually real. It's just like, chattering away there, sometimes dragging me down. It doesn't, do any good, does it? So I think it's, in the past, you've really had to beat that voice, or not literally beat it into submission, but tame it in some way, so that, it doesn't have as much of an effect on you. It's not dictating how you move forwards in your life. We've got the Two of Wands there. The Two of Wands is about making choices towards your future, making choices maybe in a career situation, in the thing that makes you happy, the thing that brings you joy, the thing that gives you satisfaction, passion. So it could be work, it could be it could well be a hobby, or whatever you put your energy into if you don't work. So you've had choices to make, and I think you've really had to tame that inner lion. I think you've had to move forwards despite the fact of this voice maybe telling you that you can't, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough, that you're not pretty enough, that you're not whatever enough. And I think you've really used your inner strength and really got past that, and moved forwards with your career, with your joys, whatever, with your hobbies, despite the fact that voice is constantly chattering in the background, giving you negative advice. So we've got the Tower there. The Tower card is about something happening really quickly, a situation that just comes from nowhere, that clears the space, clears the way in order for you to begin again, basically. It can come in the realms of all sorts of different things. It can come in a redundancy. It can come in in the form of a landlord saying, right, you've got 6 weeks to vacate the house, I'm selling it. It's just things that come from an outside source that just clears the way. And it sometimes feels terrible, it feels dreadful. But generally with the Tower, by the end of that day, by the end of that week, by the end of that month, you're thinking, oh, that was the best thing that could have happened, because I wouldn't have moved and I wouldn't have changed anything, because I was comfortable where I was. But the Tower comes in and it shifts the way, it clears the way in order for you to then move forwards in a better way. On the right actual path. So the Tower is very much responsible for getting us on the right path, the path that we need to be on. So there's been a Tower moment, and the Tower can also be a mental shift, a big epiphany, a real shift in the way that you're thinking, like a lightning bolt sort of, aha moment, and then you'd completely shifted the way that you're looking at things. So whatever that has been for you, with this some situation which has completely come from nowhere, changed the way that you're doing, that you're physically doing, or you're mentally thinking about something. And we've got the Knight of Wands clarifying that, and that is about your pursuit of happiness. You making steps to move towards your happiness, whether that is looking for love within a relationship, and maybe that's changed, something's been taken out of the equation there, or whatever, it's a general reading. I try not to get too specific, but there's been a shift, certainly, which is relating to your route to happiness. Yeah, I'll stop. Seven of Swords is the card of deceit. It's the card of lying, of cheating, of stealing. Got the Five of Cups there. Five of Cups, and actually it's about creating a plan, having a plan to move forwards. And we've got the Five of Cups there, and the Five of Cups is about focusing on the negative, not on the positive, about focusing on what you've lost rather than what you've got. So I think maybe for some of you, you have had a plan, you've had a plan of action for whatever it is, and I think this Tower has scuppered it, has swept in, cleared the way, and now you're looking at what's left in front of you. You've lost that, and actually you're not been able to see a way forwards, because you can't focus on any positives, because you're just too busy focusing on the what's lost. There's good stuff for you moving forwards. So let's have a look where you are in your current energy. Don't forget to let me know if this resonates. I'd love to know if it resonates, how it resonates. Leave me a comment. Obviously, I'm a Virgo, so it's nice to see what's going on in other Virgos' lives. I am the 4th of September. Let me know when your birthday is. If you want to share, let me know in the comments. Right. Okay, current energy for you, Virgo. The High Priestess. The Four of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. No, Ten of Swords. Really sorry. My brain's cotton wool this week. Queen of Swords. Six of Swords. Another Six of Swords. Another Judgment card. Okay, so the High Priestess, she's very connected to her intuition, to her psychic self. So I'm thinking that you are really relying on your intuition this week. You're really connecting to your intuition, and it's helping you to see things clearly, to be open to finding the clarity, to not be overwhelmed with stuff, because you know deep inside which way you're going. Like I say, I feel like things have been quite stressful. Obviously, we've got that Six of Swords, and we've got it here for you in the past, in the recent past. I think things have been a lot, and I think that you've got this inner knowing that things are going to be okay, that things are going to turn out. You've got this, this spider senses that are helping you to move through the week in a more positive way than maybe other people will be able to. Got the Queen of Swords, obviously she's finding clarity, she's getting a breakthrough, she's using this clarity to help her navigate the way forwards. And so I think you are using the clarity of your intuition to navigate your way through the week. So we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups there, she is unmotivated. She's a little bit bored. I feel like you're waiting for something, Virgo. I think there's something that you're waiting for that's you're getting a bit fed up with the wait. Whether this is a job offer, whether this is for something to start working, whether it is that you're waiting for, something to come into your life that's been promised to you. But I feel like it's about waiting. We've got that clarifying that is the Six of Swords. So I think that it's going to come towards you quicker than you hope, and then maybe even this week, because that Six of Swords is moving into a more mentally free, peaceful, calmer mental state, into a better frame of mind. So I'm hoping that this is all going to tie up for you this week, and things are going to start feeling better. Even if it doesn't exactly happen this week, it's coming. It's coming very soon, and you'll get a sign that it's coming your way. So let me just stretch my leg there. Oh, ow! Whacked my shin. Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the ending of something. I think it's the ending of some stress for you, actually, because it is a 10. It's a 10 of Swords, and for you, I think this is the ending of this situation where you've been waiting, and you're going to start feeling calm. I think this is it. This is the ending of it. The ending of stress. You're walking towards this golden light. The golden light is beautiful. It's positive, and I think this is you sort of coming to the end of this stressful stuff that I feel has been happening for you this week. The Judgment card, again, a rebirth. You're blossoming. You just becoming this newer version of yourself, a more enlightened version of yourself. I think you're really shifting. I feel, very transformational energy for you this week, Virgo. I feel, obviously we had you sandwiched in the Judgment and the Death card. This. I think that the shifting of you, this shifting of self, is going to bring on a new beginning. Obviously, it's not rocket science, that is it? Right. So, future energy. What's going on in your future energy, Virgo? What's happening in the next week or so? Where's it going to take you? Obviously, it's tarot, it's not law. So these energies are available to you if you choose to be open to them, to work with them. You can take them or leave them. Right. Two of Swords. Knight of Swords. Ace of Swords. Very swordy. Nine of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Three of Pentacles. Right. Moving forward, you've got a fork in the road, a decision to make. One that's feeling very overwhelming, very important, very, I feel like you've got an emotional attachment to it. So, you know, it feels very, you know, very important. I've got the Nine of Pentacles attached to that. So the Nine of Pentacles is about reaping the benefits of all of your hard work. So whatever it is that you've been putting your energy into, whatever it is that you've been working hard on, you've got a decision to make. A decision to make that is going to potentially move you towards this new beginning. And I think it's going to feel like a lot. Maybe it's a direction that you go in with this thing that's bringing you the benefits. But there's certainly a difficult choice that feels quite overwhelming, that feels a lot, that is involving something that brings you rewards. We've got the Knight of Swords. This is you searching for information, searching for knowledge, on a mission to find out more, basically. So whether it is that you're looking to learn something new, you know, something that's related to work, or something that's just important in your life that you need to find out more about. It's going to bring you some clarity. It's going to help you to see things in a whole different light. But you're actively just searching for this. You're being proactive about finding out this knowledge. It's all about you moving towards it. The Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective. I think, you know, you're trying really hard to gain some knowledge on the situation, and I think some patience is required, and some knowing that, you know, you might need to shift your perspective. You might need to shift the way that you're looking at it, or where you're looking for it. There's just some sort of perspective shift related to whatever it is you're trying to find out. Then we've got the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is very breakthrough energy. I feel this is, you know, that light, obviously, that light at the end of the tunnel there, or the top of the stairwell. I feel like it's very much breakthrough energy for you moving forward. And I think this is where it's going to open up to this new beginning for you. We've got the Three of Pentacles. It's about working with others. So I think there's going to be a breakthrough, some sort of shift that's involving other people in your life. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be work related. It's not going to be for all of you. Some of you, it could be family, it could be home. But there's a decision, a difficult decision that you've got to make about your resources, I actually feel like. And you're searching, trying to find out more information, trying to find out stuff, and there's you need to shift your perspective on that to find out what you're looking for. But there's going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be some clarity, you know, and it's going to involve other people moving forward. I feel like I need two more. I'm going to give you two more. Five of Swords, Queen of Wands. Right, in order for you to move forwards in the way that you need to, in this passionate, confident, exciting, vibrant kind of way. I love this card. I want to be her. She's lovely. She's got all this lovely energy. If you want to be her and move forwards in this really vibrant, exciting, confident kind of way, you've got to let go something, a thought, an old way of thinking, actually, something that you've been holding on to, something, and I think this is where the breakthrough is going to come, some way of thinking that you have been holding on to, something that's not helpful, something that is not serving you in any way. You've got to release it, you've got to let go, you've got to just let it go, and you'll get your new beginning, your death, your ending of something, your new beginning. And actually, for some of you, I think it's going to be a job that you have got a decision to make about. But anyway, if you want to be that Queen of Wands, lovely, vibrant energy, moving forwards with confidence in an entrepreneurial kind of way, there's something that you need to let go of, a way of thinking about something. Right, Bast, independent. Your independence, there we go, is a foundation for your strength and success. I think you are very much, this is about you this week, although we spoke about working with others near the end. This is about you and you alone, really. It's about you being independent. I feel like this is, you know, you're a bit of an island in this. Obviously, we've got the King of Cups. He's sat on his island in the original Rider-Waite deck. And I think you are being the strength this week. You are being... It's all about you. So I think, you know, your independence is a foundation to your strength and success. You know, we come into this world on our own, we leave it on our own. We have to take responsibility. And I think this week, it's all about you sorting you out, you sorting your world out, and things all coming good because of that, because of your independence and your strength. Right, Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honour the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. Basically, you need to look after yourself this week. I think this week is going to feel quite a lot. Despite the fact things are sorting themselves out, things, you know, obviously moving into calmer waters and things coming to an end, there's a lot going on. And I think it's going to take a little bit of a toll on you if you're not careful. So just look after yourself, you know, honour the cycles of your body. Rest, sleep, make sure that is, you know, your priority. Eat properly. And I think if you can do the basics, you'll come out the other end and everything will sort itself out. Right. Virgo, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you have a really good week. I'd love to know if this resonates on any level. Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, you take care of yourself. Stay rooted, stay open, stay magical, and I will catch up again with you very, very soon.